Welcome back, everybody, to our story segment. And we also talk about quality of life changes that are coming your way with Chapter 3. And we have a new guest, and also very Christmassy guest. I'm actually a bit sad because I was considering wearing a Christmas sweater too. But I have to find a way to put my microphone on. I was like, hair's always in the way. So I opted out, but I love the fact that you are both very Christmassy, very holiday-y. Would you like to introduce yourself quickly, Niels?
Absolutely. I'm Nils, producer for the narrative team and a couple of other things as well. I've been here with Ole and have been shaming Natasha for not properly dressing up. We're working on that for next year.
Yeah, I will work on it, I promise.
But for now, I'm here to help talk about the story.
Yes. Also a face that we've seen on the stream before, and Ole Andreas is of course back, but Ole Andreas, production director on Dune Awakening. Yes, so we'll talk story. There might be some spoilers. So if you haven't played to the story so far and you do want to avoid spoilers, you should mute right now. Niels can actually, once he's done talking, we won't do huge spoilers, but we want to talk a little bit about what has happened so far. Not in detail, but we might actually talk about some things that are spoilery. What has happened so far? Where are we going? What's happening or what's coming up? Well, obviously not what's coming up, but what can we expect? Some teasers maybe. So if you don't want to hear that, mute us, and then Niels can do some hand thing. It's like, now you can come back, and if that works. But anyway, Niels, tell us about the story.
Absolutely. I'll try to improvise something exciting for you, and maybe you'll know. Yes, definitely going into spoiler territory, because there's really no way to keep talking about what's going to happen in the next chapter without at least recapping a little bit of where we've been. So, for those of you still listening, you will know that we've, at the end of the launch of the game, we discovered a couple of things. The main one being, you are not who you thought you were. You are, in fact, a Gola. And we were also left with the big question of, who is it that you were originally made from? In Chapter 2, we started exploring that question a little bit more. We went down two different little story threads. One, Fenring's agents being picked off. That whole mystery kind of culminating with finding our wonderful friend Tor's dead and replaced, impersonated by a face dancer. So the Benito Lexu clearly having some level of involvement in what's going on. And separately from that, we also got to meet up with Aristay again. She had some harsh revelations thrown her way, very awkward.
Let's not talk about that.
Let's not.
Let's not talk about that.
But we also tried to figure out, who is it that you really are? And these are the threads that we're picking up on again here with Chapter 3. So we get a little bit of a hint or a clue as to where the face dancer might have ended up, and we are on the prowl looking for them again. On the way there, the first piece of content we're going to interact with is the Art of Canley, or this hidden away, unsanctioned arena near Harco, where I'll admit we took some inspiration from the books or from the people who watched the second movie, the arena on Giri Prime. And here you'll get an opportunity to get a sense of what it's like to fight through the kind of battles that gladiators of old would. It'll be quite fun. We're going to see a little bit of a preview here from a fight between two people that those of you who really pay attention might recognize. Most of you will not, because you won't have heard their names before. But these are the people who were in that cell with you back earlier in the game, the first time you interacted with Tors. You'll get to have some more fun interactions with them as well later on through the game, as we are also introducing a continuation of the faction storyline. That also ties into some of the Lance Red stuff that we'll talk more about later.
Yes, I am personally very excited that we kind of reunite with another friend of ours as well. That I just really like that character.
I'm similarly a very big fan. I mean, So we got to meet up with Arcee again in chapter 2, and it
That
wouldn't
too, yes.
be fair to the lovers of the Harkonnen if we did not give them some similar fan service. So expect to potentially get a little glimpse of the Na Baron himself again sometime soon.
Okay, so yeah, also what I just wanted to mention is that I think I mentioned that to you before, and also the narrative team specifically, is that I really love the fact that we have those characters that you know from potentially only the movies, but many of us know from the books, and I love that we have the opportunity to make them more nuanced, you know, like not like black and white, good and evil, like this character I hate, this character I love. And give them, within the lore and within the universe, kind of like a believable and meaningful kind of character arc as well, and a little bit of a more nuanced character.
No, absolutely. I think with Fade, I mean, one of the most exciting things was getting to develop him kind of beyond the point that we were allowed to see him in the books, right? Spoilers for those who have not seen the movies or read the books. He does pass away very tragically. Maybe not so tragically. But obviously in our timeline, you know, it's been 10 years since, and he's had a chance to develop a lot, and like extrapolating what that character would be like by this point with the experiences that he's had. And, you know, in the world where Paul is not, and instead there's a lovely young woman who he was intended to be wed to, that's been really, really exciting. And we think you'll have some very fun interactions with him.
Yeah. I personally really love that aspect, and I still think that while we're exploring that, we also managed to stay really true to the actual universe and, you know, the root of the characters and all that. So I think it's actually very exciting, specifically. Yes, so something that we're gonna touch upon in the quality of life changes, I think we can actually already, we've seen some cool cinematics here, also that we saw in the announcement trailer too from the story, so I'm personally very excited to see where it's going. Obviously we will continue on the story as well for those of you who really like playing through the main story and also know the lore and then kind of connect the dots and everything. Because the narrative team has been working really hard. They're fantastic writers too. So I'm personally very excited for you to play through this and see where this is going. Now we're going into quality of life changes as well.
This was my attempt at the movement. I don't know how to tell them to that the spoiler is over. We'll see.
Yeah,
Maybe
okay.
they'll figure it out.
You can come back in. It's fine.
Yes.
Forgot about that. Perfect. Thank you for remembering to bring everyone back in as well. All right. So, Ole Andreas, we have talked about so many things. New system, new mechanics, as we talked about, based on player feedback, and a foundation to build upon as well with new exciting things. But besides all of that, we also have quality of life changes in Chapter 3.
Yes. We do read different forums, Reddit, Discord. We listen. We watch YouTube videos. We do read the feedback that people are giving us, and then we try to incorporate that into our plans. And some of those plans match up with chapters like this, and then they turn into quality of life features, which also then sometimes feeds well into the rest of the gameplay loops that we have. So I can start with mentioning the personal glow globe, or the personal light that we talked about earlier, and I've seen a few times already. It's one, I think it's a really good addition to Chapter 3, because it works really well with the Darkness Dungeon and a few other of the locations, which are kind of dark location, and it takes it gives you a light companion. It's a really cool addition, I think. And then, in addition to the new endgame revamp stuff and the additions to Landsrad, we have also added a faction chat to the game as part of Chapter 3. This is going to be exciting. So as soon as you reach, I think it's faction rank 2 right now, you will unlock the new faction chat, and then you can basically chat globally in the entire the world that you're on regarding anything faction rated, so you can scheme and make some nice plans.
You can also have a spine there, of course.
Oh, sounds
listen.
like somebody has plans.
I mean, I'm a hardcore at heart. Of course, I need to like.
Yeah, no, it's cool. So then you can start talking about we want to, like, if you have a Landstrat tile that you really want to coordinate around, you can kind of coordinate using that chat, which is really nice. In the Deep Desert, we've made some changes. I can touch a little bit upon those. Mainly cleaning up a little bit around the shield wall. So we made the shield wall now into one continuous segment with ramps even leading down to the desert. You can see it on the screen here. So you now can drive your ground vehicles all the way up and down the shield wall, the ramps basically. And I know a lot of you guys love doing death races in the Deep Desert using your tread wheels and sand bikes and whatnot. So now you have a way to get up again as well. So it's really cool. I do want to mention that we have talked about this in a developer update in the past. Our intention is with time to return the Deep Desert back to its original vision is our intention here. So I just wanted to mention that as part of this as well.
Yeah.
What else do we have? I think the placeable swatches we can go into next. I think it's been seen a few times already, and it's kind of exciting. I really love it. Finally, quite a few of your placeables or your machines you can now add swatches to, and a lot of these swatches are also rewards as part of the new content that you'll have. So now you can have some really unique and personally crafted and tailored or customized bases that you can
also to
build.
answer the question from Kitty Hawks from earlier.
Yes.
Was asking about.
Kitty Hawks
nicely
was
spotted, by the way. Very
spotted.
Nicely spotted. I wonder if other people actually.
I'm really
noticed that
excited
as well.
about this. The team really did a good job there. Yes, another thing is I do want to give a shout out to the base reconstruction tool, even though that was a part of the patch that we just did. It is such a massive update that the team was working on, and it seems to be well received, and it allows the players to take a break if they need to, but it's also a great tool for moving your base between different locations or even between different sieges if you want to move it to a different siege. And a really nice quality of life on that base reconstruction tool, which I don't think get enough credit, is you can press X while you're placing it, and it snaps to the original location, because a lot of people build bases quite intricately into terrain or like in a location where it's really hard to, like, it's really hard if you're going to try and make it go back there. So you snap it back, and that's perfect. So then you can take your base, move to a different siege, and then you snap it back right there if you want to.
If the space is free, of course.
If the space is free.
Yes.
But there's plenty of sieges. And then I just want to mention that this also ties into our future plans around character transfer and server merges, which there will be more information on soon. That's a different update. And then lastly, the vehicle relocation mode, which is currently slated for Chapter 3. We're testing it now in the NDA PTC, and then we'll test it in the public test client soon as well, which allows you, so if you have a vehicle that's stuck somewhere or it's on the same map as you and you just wanted to relocate it to you, you can use that functionality and you can relocate your vehicle to you, which has been a highly requested feature. So all of these good things are coming in Chapter 3. I'm super excited to share it with you, and keep giving us feedback and keep telling us what you need and want.
I still remember back when we were early on in testing and I had my very first buggy, and that was when the physics were a bit different too. And I managed to lodge it in between a really tight gap, and I couldn't get it out because we didn't have like the system in place we have now. So I couldn't take it apart either and stuff, and I was just lost. It was just lost there. It's just like, I'm a horrible driver in games. I'm a really good driver. I'm a very good driver, like in real life, I swear. I think my partner, my boyfriend would agree to that. He better. But in games, I'm absolutely horrible. I'm really glad we have that function in game now. Just gonna say that.
Well,
all right, so.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, well, even if you're a bad driver in the game, we have a tool for you now.
We have a tool for that. Yeah, we should make that our motto. We have a tool for that. You know, like, do you have a question? We have a tool for that. You have an issue? We have a tool for that. Anyway, we do actually have some questions now for this segment as well. All right. So the Trump Cat on Twitch is asking, the Trump Cat, sorry, is on Twitch is asking, can you romance Fedrosa? Asking the real questions here. I like it.
Oh, woo.
Look forward to the future.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not confirming or denying anything, but we have been joking around about it every now and then. There will be some fun things for people who would like to romance him. Certainly coming in here. We had some very good voiceover sessions with the actor, and he leaned into it well.
Oh man, that's exciting. Okay, all right, there we go. I wasn't expecting the answer. I didn't know that either, by the way. So thank you for asking that question. Kelly T over on Twitch is asking, can we get that Atreides blade the guy has in the pit? I actually don't remember.
From the cinematic? From the cinematic.
The dual, no, not the dual blades, right? Because those, of course, you can get.
Was that the question? If you get the blades? No.
It was, the question is the blade that Atreides guy had. Can you get the Atreides blade? Sorry, can you get the Atreides blade the guy has in the pit? Maybe we can go back to.
Yeah, no.
If you can.
To see it again.
Let's check it out again. I mean, I know someone is using the dual blades because those, of course, you can get, but I'm pretty sure that they mean something. That one.
I mean, this one?
I guess this one, because it has the Atreides salute.
I think we'll have to come back to this one.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know myself. I have no idea.
Send us a screenshot on social media and ask, and then we'll get back to you.
Yeah, tag us. Tag us on social media, and we can get back to you because I actually don't know either. So, yeah. All right, we're going to the next question. And apologies, but we'll try to figure that out for you. Mystical Miavar with another question. Why couldn't I have a dialogue option in chapter 2 to tell Arista it wasn't my fault? And I was so sorry. I feel that very much.
We just like to torture you. That's no. I mean, you try, right? She just doesn't really let you because she's a little bit too focused on too many things. It's tough that she had to find out that way, but we know that you were trying your best. It's not your fault.
No,
it's us.
We know. She doesn't know, though. That's the important point, you know.
It's definitely your fault.
Oh my God, you're so mean.
I remember the first time Joel pitched the idea to me, and
you loved it. You loved it, of course.
I was so for it. It's so good.
I remember as well the first time I heard about it, I was like, "You're such a." Anyway, moving on. Invin91 on Twitch is asking questions of quality of life. Can we get more circuits to craft and dispatch correctly all components on storage?
We'll look into it.
All right. Not promising anything, but we never say never. All right. Nice one, Oni on YouTube. Will the swatches also be used for the building pieces so your base can be red or green, etc.?
Not for now. This is what I'm going to answer. So no, it's for the placeables, specifically some of the machines. I don't think every single placeable, but most of them.
All right, we can actually go back to the previous question because we are actually just having confirmation. I mean, like doing this like, I just got confirmation. So like this, how they doing? Like, hello, yes, we got confirmation. No, actually, I just heard that we actually do have faction plates in chapter 3.
We have a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun rewards for the
and
factions.
we have Camille here actually showing one of them.
Oh, was that the question?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I guess that was the question. Yeah, but we probably didn't really, or I didn't.
I didn't understand.
I didn't portray the question well enough. I think that was on
Apologize.
me. Yes. So there are actually, with the new faction tiers, we also have new faction rewards.
Yes,
So-
correct.
And that's one
Tons
of
of
those.
new rewards in chapter
Tons of
3.
new rewards. All right. So we were able to answer the question as well. Okay, another question from Sarsi Phoenix Fire. I apologize. I'm so sorry for butchering your name. It's a really cool name, but it's also difficult. If Deep Desert will be reverted fully, is there going to be other locations for spice, sand, and plastinium ore?
We will take into account when we design and change things to make it viable for different types of playstyles. I can't commit to anything here and now. We're still figuring out design-wise and kind of how we want to land it. But when I'm saying we want to take it back to its original vision, I'm being on purpose a little bit vague for now because we still want to kind of nail that balance. But definitely keep giving us feedback like that. We're going to take it into account as we figure it out.
All right. And then we have a question from Boletis01 over on Twitch. Will you release some of the in-game decoration assets to be craftable? Examples, carpets, pillows, etc.
There's no plan for that right now. But yeah, keep giving feedback.
All right. DTX Waldo on Twitch. Will there ever be a way to replay story missions?
Well, you can do that by restarting the game and playing a new character. But,
oh my god, yeah.
It is something we've been discussing. We'll have to see what time brings. But yeah, it's definitely something we've been discussing internally.
All right, and one last question, a spicy one, from Siegewalker over on YouTube. Can we have arena PvP combat on demand?
I mean, there's so many cool players building their own PvP arenas, so it's already kind of possible, but I guess they're asking for something more structured in a way. Also something we're discussing internally, I'm not committing to anything here now because this is all about Chapter 3 now. I want us to focus on that, but definitely something we have been discussing internally.
Alrighty, and that was the last question for this particular segment. We're gonna look at, we're not opening the giveaway just yet, so don't start spamming. You have more than enough time to enter the giveaway later when we open it up. But what we're gonna do now, after we take another quick break, is we're gonna look at the optional content that you can pay for, our paid DLC called Raiders of the Broken Lands, right after the break.